to the Russian Machine Never Breaks inaugural ball hockey tournament, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your play-by-play man and cameraman, Jason Stitcha. This matchup in the rec division for this tournament is between Team Oshie in white and Team Holtbeast in black. Quick offside there forces the face-off in the neutral zone. Sprouting Portly, sporting his Caps jersey, is our main referee for this matchup, referee Suds, who is also the commissioner of DCHL Leagues. DCHL Leagues plays Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays here at the Rockville Sportsplex in Rockville, Maryland. If you're at all interested in the glorious sport of ball hockey, you should come on by and check us out. Quick shot on Bill Enright, but he makes the save. Another quick shot, and the ball does indeed go in. A falling goal, but it's good enough for one. And with that, Team Holtbeast takes a 1-0 lead over Team Oshie. Team Oshie might be experiencing some fatigue here. This is their second of 2 games in a row. Rob Smith is credited with that goal, I'm told, by referee Suds. Congrats to him. You're on camera. Face-off won by Team Oshie. Tied up along the boards, but offside is the call. A couple steps ahead of the yellow line. That is our blue line for those who are familiar with hockey, but not exactly familiar with our version of ball hockey. As you see, we have a blue court, so having a blue line probably wouldn't be the most aesthetically pleasing or visually identifying color to use, so we use yellow. Kicked in by Rob. Good play by him, but no shots on goal yet, as everything has been kicked aside before it got to the crease. Play continuing in the corner, now along the boards. Rob is able to keep it in. Fast and frantic action here as Team Holtbeast is able to get it out of their zone, but not without committing an icing infraction. And so just as quickly as it was out, it will come all the way back in for a face-off. Kevin Shea, the other referee, to do the honors. He drops the face-off. Looked like Rich was going to take the shot, but he let his other D-man handle it. A quick shot, and the ball does trickle in the goal, but we have a high sticking penalty. And so the goal does not count. Team Oshie does have a power play. As Team Oshie does have a power play, normally the goal would have counted because the penalty was on black, but the referee had whistled it a bit too quick, and so that is why the goal did not stand. So Team Oshie finding themselves with a man advantage. It pays off. They're able to tap it in past the netminder. And now the score is tied 1-1. Patrick Kelly credited with the power play goal for Team Oshie. Team Oshie was ahead over Team Russian Machine Never Breaks in the last game for almost the entire match, but within the final 3 minutes, they gave up 2 quick unanswered goals, and the score of that game ended in 2-2. But you would know that, wouldn't you, if you had stuck around and continued to watch our broadcast? Unless, of course, these are not broadcasts in a row. I have no power over the order in which the games are shown. I only have the power to speak to what I see in front of me. Team Holtbeast trying to score another goal and make up for the one they just gave up. All the way down it comes. Everyone getting settled. Not much pressure being brought by Team Oshie. But perhaps they don't need to be. They understand that sometimes too much pressure can be too much. As I said, they pressed and pressed and pressed all last game. kept the heat on, but it ended up backfiring on them in the end. So perhaps we will see a more subdued Team Oshie in this game. Of course, perhaps not. Hit into the offensive zone, but just as quickly hit out. Rich sells it down, hits it to his teammate. It goes in, but again, goes out. Back and forth play, and offside infraction ends up stopping everything, so we will have a face-off right below us in the neutral zone. Won by Team Oshie. But again, play is quickly sent back to the neutral zone. A quick backhanded attempt down. Bill Enright comes out of his net to hit it forward. He doesn't get quite the angle or bounce he would have liked, but no harm, no foul as it is dumped out of their defensive zone and everyone has to touch back up. Hit down into the corner. Ball continues to roll its way around. Rich Heel stops it. Nice stick lift before he tapped it out. It is out of the zone. Very, very close call, but the referee, Kevin Shea, in the perfect position to blow the whistle. He recognized that it had just come outside the line, and thus we will have another face-off in the neutral zone. Play continues here. It trickles down to Bill Enright. Oh, he gives it away, but it was mishandled by the pressuring offensive player. It comes back around to the opposite order. Sal of Team Oshie attempts to hit it to his teammate. He does so, but Team Holtbeast doing a great job with the pressure. Comes back out to the neutral zone. Everyone has to touch back up for Team Holtbeast. Good play by Rob to stop up the advance of the opposing team. Rob has to come back onside. He does, and he's going to take his position back at the other end. And another cry of off comes from the referees. Everyone touches up nicely, but play is sent to the other end. Rob hits it up to Sal. Sal moving forward with it. Taking it all the way through the neutral zone, but his teammate is offside. They need to touch up or else they will be guilty of an intentional offside infraction. Fortunately for Team White, they do not touch it. And so no such infraction occurs. Sent down, and icing is the call with 11:55 and counting on the clock. Kevin Shea to do the honors. He drops the ball. Quick shots from the face-off circle, but it goes high over the net. Play continuing deep in Team Holtbeast end. Good pressure being brought by Team Oshie here. Play continues to be stalled in the corner just off camera. Backhand attempt out. Sal initially stops it, but it's hit out anyway into the neutral zone. Rob is forced to retreat backwards before swinging it along the opposite boards. Rob has some time and space to work with. He chips it around. Nice way to stick with the play, and Team Holtbeast has possession in the offensive zone. And as soon as I say that, of course, Sal makes a liar out of me and kicks it away. Stopped by the netminder and cleared out by his teammates. Comes out in the neutral zone, dumps deep, bounces off the back wall, bounces off the back of the net. And with time and space to work with, a neutral zone pass is attempted. It comes all the way out to the net. Always scary for a goaltender when that happens. A shot that you don't expect to come does, and you just got to hope that you're paying enough attention to make the save. Certainly Team Holtbeast goaltender did so there. As play continues now in the corner, deep in Team Holtbeast end. A chipping backhanded shot. It's caught by the goaltender and then casually hit aside with his stick after the whistle. Both teams looking to get some line changes going here. These games are only 20 minutes long, but you'd be surprised how quickly you get gassed when you are running everywhere like a maniac. So with everyone set, face-off occurs. It's hit toward the nets. Bounced out by the netminder, and Team Holtbeast once again finding themselves on the defensive, looking to turn this around into an opportunity for them, but Rich is able to hit it deep. Team White is offside. They have to get back onside before they can advance the ball any further. They do touch up, but not before Team Holtbeast is able to clean up the mess. It goes all the way down. Is this going to go for icing? No, it will not. Good job winning the race there by Team Holtbeast. Hit up and along the boards. Trickles out into the neutral zone, and once again, teams have to touch up or else risk getting an offside infraction. Fast and furious play here with 8:35 remaining, a 1-1 tie as we speak. And another offside will cause play to halt for a moment as everyone gets settled for the next face-off. As I've mentioned before, folks, Just Russian Machine Never Breaks, the blog that you are no doubt familiar with, is throwing this tournament today in concert with DCHL Leagues. We're attempting to raise money to send a man with a dream to NASCAR. If you'd like more information, visit RussianMachineNeverBreaks.com to find out all the glorious details. Alex Ovechkin, sadly not in attendance for this tournament. He's a very busy man with many things to do. Also, he might be in Russia right now, so there is that. Play continues along the boards and quickly comes out to the neutral zone. Back and forth keep away here being played between the two teams. Team Holtbeast, long pass attempt, it pays off, but not without some difficulty. Couple backhand shot attempts, but nothing gets anywhere near close. Bill Enright, the netminder for Team Oshie. Hit down again in the other side. And neither team having much offensive momentum right now. Oh, a quick shot, as I say that, by Rich. From the top, from the neutral zone, rather. Doesn't go in the net, but it was close. Centering pass. Off the mark, though. It comes all the way out to the neutral zone. 1 versus 3 here, but he gets the shot off. Another shot, a diving shot attempt, as a matter of fact. But nothing finds the back of the net, and so play continues uninterrupted. Rich in the neutral zone trying to deke it around the attacking Team Holtbeast player, but she gets it to her teammate. Another slide. Oh, and he's got a breakaway opportunity here, but nice save by Bill Enright. Looked like it might have been loose for a second, but Bill was able to smother it before any second chance opportunities came his way. 2 Team Holtbeast players right there. A shot was taken, but as I mentioned earlier, folks, Bill Enright, a very, very tall man. If you put it right at him, he's going to make that save. Looked like Team Holtbeast was trying to pick the top corners, but didn't work out for him. The ball comes all the way out off that face-off. Play continues in the neutral zone, now in the offensive zone for Team Holtbeast. Play continues along the boards. Rob will take it around his own net. It's all the way up. Kept in play. Nice play there by the D-man. Oh, a wide open net, but he misses. And he's going to be hitting himself for that one later once he sees this tape. You can hardly gift wrap it any better than that, but it doesn't count if you can't convert. And the score remains 1-1 as a result. Another quick personnel change by Team Holtbeast. Face-off comes and it's hit out very quickly by Team Oshie. They're not trying to take any chances here. Just over 4 minutes to play in the game. Had a lot of ties here today thus far. The team's very, very well balanced in this tournament. I wasn't here for the very first game, so unless that one was a blowout, which I don't believe it will be considering, or was considering what I've seen since I've been here. Is that confusing? It was confusing to say, folks. If it was confusing to foul, I apologize. It continues along the board, just right below us, just off camera. It's now hit all the way down into Team Oshie's defensive zone. Rob with possession of the ball. Looks for the pass, finds it, and it's dumped deep. The ball, being a spherical object, tends to bounce on you. And so if you are familiar, a quick bouncing ball again, to illustrate my point there, almost finds its way in the back of the net. But just wide it went, and so play continues here. Still 1-1 in the game. But the point I was trying to make is if you're more familiar with settling down a puck, it is very, very different than trying to settle down a ball. Sometimes the balls cannot be settled. And you just have to work with what you got. Team Holtbeast with possession. Bring it to the neutral zone. Offside is the call, and he doesn't like it, but the call's going to stand. There's no changing the referee's minds. Trust me, I've tried many a time, ladies and gentlemen. I also used to referee in DCHL leagues, so I'm familiar with the stubbornness of the officials themselves. What I'm trying to say is that if there's no point in arguing, just let it go and play on. Long pass in the neutral zone. Oh, nice give and go. Quick shot. Bill Enright makes the save, and he wasn't sure where it went for a moment. Looks like it got stuck in his leg pads just above his knee. The disappearing ball trick by the magician Bill Enright, but it is found and play continues. And shot, but a whiff there by Team Holtbeast. Team Oshie trying to get it out of the zone. They do. They hit it deep in the zone. Not enough for an icing, and the goalie came out to play it anyway, so the neutral zone. To the neutral zone, rather. That shot goes just wide of the net. Team Holtbeast trying to score a goal before time expires. 1:05 and counting remaining in the game before the next slot of teams comes to play. According to my schedule, that is Team Russian Machine Never Breaks versus Team Backstrom. Oh, fast and frantic play here right in front of the nets. The ball is located by the goaltender, and he's able to cover it up for the whistle. All it takes is a couple seconds to score a goal. So if you see that puck, or see the ball rather, in this sport, you want to cover that up typically as quickly as you can. 51 seconds and counting now in the game. Another cover. It actually wasn't covered, but the referees had blown the whistle anyway. The clock does stop with under a minute to go in these preliminary rounds if the score is tied, as it is right now. So we have another cover-up by either of the goaltenders or an offside, for instance. Then the clock will be halted. A quick shot there. Oh, a diving save. Bounced off his chest, and he had to dive to the other end to make the save. He does so. Team Holtbeast having trouble getting it out of their own ends. It looks like at this point they're just trying to kill time. They want to escape this without a goal against. Swing and a miss on the shot attempt, and with under 10 to play here, Team Holtbeast trying to get a last-second goal. They hit it toward the middle, but just off the mark, and with that, time will expire in the corner. A couple stick lift attempts by both players, but it is 4-0 as the final score of this matchup between Team Oshie and Team Holtbeast will be 1-1. Do you like what you see, folks? Do you think you might be interested in the sport of ball hockey? We'll come down to the Rockville Sportsplex on Sundays, Mondays, or Wednesdays. Check our website for more details. Just Google DCHL Leagues, or go to DCHLLeagues.com, or go to RussianMachineNeverBreaks.com. They'll have all the info you need about this specific tournament, and I'm sure more details about how to join DCHL Leagues and be a part of this ball hockey movement in the DC area. Thank you for joining me, folks. We have plenty more ball hockey action ahead of us. Please stick around. Please take this opportunity to get a beverage or food item of your choice and sit down in front of your TV or laptop or PC. I'm your play-by-play man, Jason Stitcha. If you find me annoying, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be calling the next few games, so maybe just hit the DVR and fast forward until you no longer hear the sweet, sultry sounds of my voice. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy what you're seeing, and I hope you'll stick around for more.